Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ebony Bradley of Ebony's Curly TV, where I'm creating hair care confidence. If you all knew just how long it took me to get all this video stuff set up, you would be like, Ebony, just get somebody else to do it. What I want to do today is just really get into my curls. And I say it like that because I feel like this frizz is just killing me. It's really, really killing me. And I want to braid my hair, but I can't do that just yet because I have some trips planned at the end of the month. And it just makes better sense to braid my hair for those trips. So we are going to be playing in my curls to hopefully kind of just change my mind. One of the things that I love to do instead of doing a wash and go a lot of times is a twist out. And I always forget until I do it that the twist out is a really good alternative to a traditional wash and go because I get uniform curls. I don't have to worry about a lot of frizz, but there is something about the wash and go curls that I end up missing when I do my twist outs. So today I'm going to do something a little different, a lot different actually. I'm going to do one side in a twist out. I'm going to do the other side as a traditional wash and go. And I just want to see, in real time, in real life, at the same time, which one do I like? Finally, let's get this figured out. And in order to accomplish all of that, I'm going to be using the Aveda Be Curly Advanced line. If you guys have been keeping up with my channel, my Instagram, you all know how much I love this line. And as much as I love this line, I'm still just, over doing a wash and go because of all the frizz. But I'm going to push through that today and do something a little different, just to kind of, I don't know, get a spark going, whatever. Yeah, let's get started. All right, let me back up here for a second. I forgot to mention that I did just wash my hair. I used the shampoo and the conditioner that came in this line. I didn't need to use like a deep conditioner or a mask or anything like that because I just used one on my hair maybe like a week or so ago, so that just wasn't really necessary. I didn't use a leave-in conditioner. I just used that curl primer and the curl enhancer cream before using the coil defining gel. Now there's a big part of me that wants to do another experiment after this video to see if the curl primer is what's changing the game for this wash and go, because spoiler alert, this all worked out in the end. And I think that curl primer just lays a really solid foundation for frizz-free curls, even though this right here, side note, what is that with your curls? Like, there are some parts of my hair that just won't absorb water. It's always trying to frizz no matter what, and it feels a little wiry. Like, is that a different texture or porosity going on? It's like sporadically through my hair. It drives me crazy. But anyways, that curl primer seals the cuticle by 87% to reduce frizz. Now that's what it says on the website, and I believe it, okay? Because while I'm putting this in my hair and then following it up with the cream and the gel, it feels like it's rubbing in like lotion, but in a good way. It doesn't feel like it's sitting on top of my hair. It kind of just rubs in, and I can feel the smoothness of my hair, and I can also see it right away, which makes me wonder, do I even really need to do the experiment? I don't want to go through my whole head skipping the step that I know is making the difference. But if y'all want me to, I will definitely think about it, because this is not a cheap product. Now, I did a little bit of research on these ingredients because if you guys are like me, then you always have to know why. I have to know why something is good. I have to know why something is bad. I just got to know why, no matter what it is. And it turns out that a lot of the ingredients that are listed first in the list of ingredients do a lot for keeping your hair hydrated and the cuticle smoothed, or smoothing the cuticle. So I don't know, y'all. I might not want to do this experiment because I don't want to see my hair without all of that. Because, like I said in the beginning of this video, I have a lot of frizz going on, and I have no desire to do my hair just to see it all come curling back up. And side note, I thought those twists were going to go a lot faster because I wasn't spending my time trying to define the curls, but it took me just as long as it usually takes. But let's move on because we have to define the right side of my head for a wash and go. And I decided to do the right side because it's my personal opinion that the curls on that side are just a little bit tighter than the ones on the left. I really don't know why that is. I don't know if that's just how my hair grows or if it's something I've done over the years. Like, do you guys have curlier hair on one side than the other? I'm really curious to know because it is a little bit frustrating sometimes. The curls on the right side are always perfect, even when they get a little frizzy. Like, I love that side versus the left side where it's a little less curly. It feels like there's heat damage. I don't know, but that can't be the case because when I heat style my hair, I heat style the entire head. But anyways, yeah, that was why I decided to do it the way that I did it. I wanted the wash and go curls to be able to stand up to the twist out curls because, twist out curls are very manipulated and makes it easier to get what you want at the end of the day. And I'm just curious, how many of y'all still use a Denman brush? I live and die by this brush whenever I do a wash and go. There's no other brush that defines my curls the way that it does. And if you tip it just a little bit on an angle, when you get to the end of those curls, they will spring right back up in just the most delicious, defined way. I remember back in 2011, 12, I can't quite remember, but right around when I first went natural, I didn't understand the Denman brush. I had spent like $20 on a brush that I thought was not working for my hair. Little did I know I wasn't using enough product. I wasn't using the brush correctly. It took me a long time to use it. I had it in my possession for months, maybe even a year before I actually unlocked like the secret to using it. And I've used it ever since. I've tried other brushes because I didn't like spending $20 every so often. I thought that was a bit much, even though I was using it all the time. But nothing else works. It just has been the one constant thing throughout all my naturally curly years. It's crazy. All right, so at this point, the wash and go side was about 90% dry. There was probably a little bit of moisture at the roots. The twist out side was definitely not dry, but I would say it was about 40%. And just look at the definition, the shine. I just love this Aveda Be Curly line. Now I finished my hair around, I don't know, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I put it away just like how I would if my entire head was done in a wash and go. And my twist dried no problem by the same time the next day. I thought maybe I should have took it down and gave the twist a chance to finish drying, but they dried just fine in that pineapple bun thing. And this is second day hair. Now the wash and go side, no, it wasn't that bad. There were only a couple little spots that I had to quickly fix. And on the twist out side, sometimes those little ends don't always curl over as perfectly as you'd like them to. So, they each have their pros and cons. It's just funny when you're adding the product to your hair, all the possibilities feel like they're in the palm of your hand. Like, look how shiny, look how defined, look how juicy. And then your hair dries and it's just like, oh, this is not what I expected. But I'm still happy overall with the results. Really happy actually, because doing a twist out and a wash and go at the same time, you can't even tell, number one, that I did two different methods. Maybe a little, but it's not as obvious as I thought it was going to be. And it gave my wash and go so much volume because my hair is just getting like really long. It's taking away the volume from my wash and go, and it's making my hair feel a little deflated, in my opinion. It just feels weighed down, But doing the twist out on that one side, this was like, to me, a hack, okay? Because a lot of times I get frizz right in the front of my hair, especially the part that I flip over onto the, from the side part. The twist out made it so that those curls were nice and defined, not frizzy, and it just gave it this bounce, and y'all see what I'm talking about. It was such an easy change that made a big difference. I might be doing my hair like this from now on. That's going to be the end of this video. If you all enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. And as always, thanks for watching.